Good morning, good morning, good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Reveverend Rafe Ellis, and I am the Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader here at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I share that with you because as much as your brain tells you you would know that by looking at me, you wouldn't necessarily know that. Because it's not an obvious thing. So welcome to our Sunday celebration. For those of you joining us virtually, hello in the camera. We greatly appreciate it if you would share this live stream on whatever social media platforms you play on to help us expand these teachings and bring us together in spiritual community. Thank you. If this is your first time experiencing Columbia Center for Spiritual Living, we welcome you and thank you for joining us. We want you to know, whoever you are and whatever spiritual path you're on, you are welcome and celebrated here. Not just welcome, but you're celebrated here. There are a variety of ways to connect and engage with others in our spiritual community, and we invite you to check out our website or email us at info@ColumbiaCSL for more information. info@columbiacsl.com. And so now I get to share with you who we are and what we're up to. Our vision is to contribute to a world that works for everyone. We are a diverse community of belonging and growth. We share the light and joy with ourselves while learning to see it in others. As a community, we strive to illuminate the spiritual truth that we all belong to each other. And that calls us to be inclusive, radically inclusive. To embrace and celebrate the unique identities of all abilities and ages, all physical characteristics, all gender identities, all national origins, all faiths and spiritual paths, all sexual orientations, and all ethnicities and races, just to name a few. There are different ways to accomplish this, all of this. We study, we experience, and we share together in spiritual community. Here are a few of our upcoming opportunities. Thursday evenings, we are diving into the 1926 edition of The Science of Mind. And I'm going to invite Dr. Phil up here for just a very quick second, because he wants to share with you what his experience of this group is. Give them what you got.
This is a surprise, but I've set it up. I've been really enjoying our online.
Yeah, this is
Good.
Hang on. Well, just speak really loud because this is not. Nope. We're having a snafu. It happens. Oh, you have to hold it for a little bit. All right. Now we got you. But you got to keep it up there or it doesn't work. Like an ice cream cone. There you go.
Totally unprepared. Our online exercises, the Science of Mind group, it's fantastic. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a good group, hopefully will take advantage. I've been on each of the programs. We've had a small group. It's been intimate but very enjoyable. A one-on-one with Reverend Rafe. And I just encourage as many of you as are up to it to take advantage of the opportunity. And I appreciate this opportunity, which came to me as a surprise, but glad to participate.
Thank you. So here's the thing. If you say to me, I want to share with everybody how I'm experiencing this, I just might let you do that. Because we're in the business of manifesting things. We are starting our summer fitness seminar series, and we are starting it with Assessing Your Spiritual Fitness Workshop. That is happening next Saturday, the 15th, this coming Saturday, the 15th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at our office location. And we're literally going to take some time together to assess where we are spiritually, because any good fitness program starts with assessment. If we don't, we might hurt ourselves. So we're going to start with assessing where we are and then work together to create plans where we want to go. So I encourage you to check that out. Immediately after service today is our town hall meeting. We are shifting that to in-person, and we will also be including the folks that are joining us remotely. They will be up there on that screen while we're here in the room, because we have the technology to do this, so let's do it. And so now our Sunday celebration service. We come together in spiritual community on Sundays to celebrate. So let's get to it. We have a saying here that singing is like praying twice. So we begin each service with a song. So this signals to you we are officially beginning the service. And so I invite you to stand and let's sing together Treat and Move Your Feet by Annie Sims. Here we go.
Gotta treat and move my feet. I gotta treat and move my feet. Nobody else gonna rescue me. I gotta treat and move my feet. If I wanna have more joy in my life, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep on smiling till I feel alright. Success is in my hands as soon as I understand. I've got to treat and move my feet. I've got to treat and move my feet. Nobody else gonna rescue me. I've got to treat and move my feet. If I want to have more peace in my life, take time to listen to the voice inside. If I know who I am and my aim is true, the only thing I got to do, I gotta treat and move my feet. I gotta treat and move my feet. Nobody else gonna rescue me. I gotta treat and move my feet. I'm so glad that it's up to me. I've got to treat and move my feet. I've got to treat and move my feet. I've got to treat and move my feet.
Yeah, you sound amazing. All right, so let's keep this music energy going as I bring up our guest musician for this morning, Felicia Taylor.
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? All right, I am so happy to be here today, and I'm happy to share 3 new songs that I wrote kind of in last month and this month. So this one is called Raindrops.
Raindrops are falling all around, and all I see is you. Everywhere I turn, there is never a moment I'm not connected to you. I have no doubt that God is everywhere, and there's nothing you can do that will separate you from the love that's been given to you. God is everything, we're connected through and through. So just let the raindrops fall, hear the Spirit flow through you. Whispers of wind blows softly, carrying a song so beautiful it sounds. I feel at peace here, knowing you're all around. I have no doubt that God is everywhere, and there's nothing you can do that will separate you from the love that's been given to you. God is everything, we're connected through and through. So just let the raindrops fall, hear the Spirit flow through you. Raindrops are falling over you. Oh, raindrops are falling over you. Oh, God is everywhere, and there's nothing you can do that will separate you from the love that's been given to you. God is everything, we're connected through and through. So just let the raindrops fall, hear the Spirit flow through you. Are falling over you. Oh, raindrops are falling over you. Oh.
Thank you, Felicia. Yes, there is nothing, those are powerful words, there is nothing you can do to separate you. Thank you. Just beautiful. And so now we're going to continue this inward journey with spiritual practice together. And so we will have a contemplative reading by Dr. Lisa Gordon, followed by a guided meditation and affirmative prayer by practitioner student B. Amen James. I invite you to release everything that might be distracting you. and simply allow yourself to be fully present in this moment where spirit is all there is.
Our reading today is called Get Curious by Revered Dr. Michelle Medrano from Science of Mind magazine, July 6, 2023. To begin, we quote from Brené Brown, "Choosing to be curious is choosing to be vulnerable because it requires us to surrender to uncertainty." Ernest Holmes in The Science of Mind, page 239, says this: "As we recognize our oneness with infinite intelligence, we are set free from uncertainty and pain." Uncomfortable conditions come with the added experience of uncertainty. We don't know how it will all work out, or even if it will work out, leaving us perhaps feeling unsafe and vulnerable. To meet this discomfort, we might dig into righteousness, or conversely, our wrongness, our brokenness. These states are like mind glue that sticks us to the condition and our strong perceptions. Being stuck just contributes to greater anxiety and manifests more of what we don't want. Curiosity is the antidote. It frees us from the stuck mindset and invites us to surrender to uncertainty and to ask good questions that lead us out of being stuck. The questions we ask are best when they transcend victimhood or the stuck energy and lead us to a more open mind or a state of acceptance. We can accept what is so right now and be curious about how we will move forward. Examples of questions that keep us stuck include, why is this happening to me? How do I get out of this as fast as possible? Can I just forget about this and move on? Examples of questions that are full of curiosity and move us forward include, how does this situation or person serve me? How might I find peace for myself in this situation? Who might I become when I am triumphant over this condition? Choosing the open energy of curiosity aligns us with our creative energy and ability to move forward in life, despite negative or uncomfortable conditions. Today's affirmation: I choose to be curious and ask questions that open me to my deepest self. And so it is.
Good morning. Just invite you, wherever you are, to sit back in your seats. Put your feet firmly on the floor. Close your eyes. And if you will, take a breath in to the count of 3, and then release it to the count of 6. And let's do that together 3 times. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Now just resume your regular breathing. Let your shoulders drop. Turn your head maybe a bit to just loosen any tension there in your neck area. Move your shoulders up and down. And just relax. In this moment, we choose to be still. Scripture says, "Be still and know that I am God." In this moment, we choose to be still, to be in contact with the God of our being. For in God we live, move, and have our being. So just breathe and bask in the silence. In New Thought and Science of Mind, we are taught that energy follows thought. Think about that. Your energy follows your thought. What you think about is where your energy goes. What are you thinking about? What gets the majority of your attention? Is that what you choose to create in your life? Is it what you choose to see increase in your life? What are you thinking about? And if perhaps you choose to create something else, I invite you to create a new thought. Choose a new thought. We know that gratitude is an energy that always draws in the good of spirit to us. So in this moment, I share a thought with you. I am grateful for my good. I am grateful for my good. Repeat that in your mind. That is just one of many thoughts that we can use to change what we create in our lives. I just asked you to take that thought or any other that you choose that will create something that you want to see in your life. And just meditate on it for just a little bit. every moment, every second, we have the choice to choose where our thoughts go, where our energy goes, what we create in our lives. And so now I ask you to join me in this affirmative prayer. What I know is God. God omnipotent, God omnipresent, God always active, always present. God is all there is, and I am part of the all. You are part of the all. We are. I am one with God. You are one with God. We are thoughts in the mind of God, perfect thoughts in the mind of God, because God can think nothing less. And that must be how God sees us, because God could create nothing less than perfection. So we choose now to see ourselves through God's eyes as the perfect expressions of the divine that we are. We are love. We are peace. We are joy. We are abundance, and we are power and presence. We are the eachness of the divine allness. And for this truth, I am so grateful. And it's from this perspective, this consciousness, that we choose to live our lives. Knowing that we are the eachness of the allness, we choose to be that presence in our interactions, in our homes, in our communities, in our jobs. We choose to be the presence of love. We choose to be the presence of light wherever we go, whatever we do. We are the peace bearers. We are the light bringers. We are the divine presence here on earth. And what we recognize for ourselves, we recognize for all of our neighbors, for all of all the inhabitants of this planet, whether we agree with their philosophies, whether we agree with how they show up in our eyes. What we understand, that in God's eyes, they are perfect, just as we are. And we choose to see again through the eyes of God, knowing their perfection, affirming their perfection, just as we affirm our own. Because we are the place where the good begins in our lives. And we are so grateful for this power to choose, this ability to choose, and to be a part of the difference that makes a world that works for everyone. For everyone. And everything. And for this, I am grateful. And I release this word to the law, knowing that the Spirit has already heard it before the words were spoken, and Spirit said yes. Before I spoke it, Spirit said yes. And now it's up to me to say yes too. It's up to you to say yes too. And we say yes, yes, yes. And we affirm our yes by saying together, and so it is. And so it is. Namaste.
All right. This next song is called Spirit. out the window. The scenery is clear and blue. Your path is laid out front of you. No fear ever entering your mind. Positivity will help you shine. You've come too far to fall behind. She said, Spirit, you are a part of me. Come and set me free, so I can shine my little light. It's gonna burn so bright, you better close your eyes. It's time to show them who you are. You've got dreams that are mountain high. No room for doubt, reach past the sky. There's no way that you can't go far. Trust the process and you will see your life surrounded by prosperity. She said, Spirit, you are a part of me. Come and set me free, so I can shine my little light. It's gonna burn so bright, you better close your spirit. You are a part of me. Come and set me free, so I can shine my little light. It's gonna burn so bright, you better close your eyes. Spirit of the light. Oh, she's never gonna stop, never gonna give up. Never gonna stop, never gonna give up. She's never gonna stop, never gonna give up. She said, Spirit, you are a part of me. Come and set me free, so I can shine my little light. It's gonna burn so bright, you better close your spirit. You are a part of me. Come and set me free, so I can shine my little light. It's gonna burn so bright, you better close your spirit. You are a part of me. Come and set me free, so I can shine my little light. It's gonna burn so bright, you better close your spirit. You are a part of me. Come and set me free, so I can shine my little light. It's gonna burn so bright, you better close your eyes. Spirit of the light. Oh, oh.
Thank you. Let's take a breath together. Hypnotized or hypnotist? As if there's a difference. But that's what we do with language, right? I can either blame for being hypnotized, or I can understand that I am the hypnotist. Don't you love that? You can get to responsibility without the R word. It still has the same effect. Ugh. Let's start with hypnotism, how it even works. Do you know the reason that they do the little back and forth thing? It's because it mimics and triggers in our brain the same thing as REM sleep, a rapid eye movement. Because rapid eye movement sleep is literally a natural state of hypnotism. Amit Goswami taught me in quantum physics that time when we're asleep, especially in that deep REM sleep, that is uninterrupted time with our divinity. Because there's nothing else that we're aware of. We have no idea in that deep REM sleep that we're even in a body. Literally, everything in this physical realm is removed from our awareness. It is uninterrupted time with the truth of your being. Hypnotism seeks to mimic that. Little known by many metaphysicians, the connection, the understanding of the power of thought came out of mesmerism in the circus. Phineas Parkhurst Quimby was doing mesmerism as a show, and he noticed that, holy cow, this actually changes things for people. This isn't new. New thought will help us get to what is ancient. I'm just saying. We're a new thought faith tradition. Have one already. And that requires us to stop being hypnotized. Anybody else have triggers? Social triggers, relationship triggers? One or two? Eugene's down to one or two. I'm in awe, brother. Those are the places where you're hypnotized. Think about it. When you see a show on hypnotism, when you hear this, you will do this. Oh, shoot is right. That's not the words I chose, but I get it. Right? So when we hear something come out of somebody's mouth, boom! We're instantly that. Right? Wow. How do we get out of it? Neville Goddard has a solution. Take what you want into that uninterrupted time with the divine. Spiritual practice. There's a reason we call it practice, people. Never have I heard spiritual arrival. Never have I heard spiritual graduation. It's spiritual practice. Because we are in this beautiful realm of contradiction. Right? We're in this beautiful realm of contradiction. And I say beautiful because when we really get underneath, there is a place where contradiction agrees. And that will hurt your brain. Right? But when we really understand the wholeness of life, we understand that contradiction can't even really exist, because contradiction requires something to be against something, in conflict with something, and in oneness and wholeness, that can't happen. That requires two-ness. Say that again. So we're arguing with thought. We're not arguing with reality. There's one reality. And we use that reality to create a myriad of experiences of reality which may or may not be in alignment with reality. It's like the word consciousness, right? We have got to take, language is probably the thing that hypnotizes us the most. Right? And I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm amazed we communicate anything with language. Because we use the word consciousness a lot. Right? I can be conscious of consciousness if I am biologically conscious. But am I always using consciousness in a conscious way? What? Only if I'm conscious of it. Right? So what if we actually embrace being impeccable with our word? And take the time to intentionally pick the words we use, not based on how they will manipulate somebody else, because we know we do that. Stop it. It's not your job. Right? But to intentionally pick words that best communicate what you have to say. And in order to do that, you have to first know what the words mean that are coming out your face. Right? And if you've had a conversation with me, you have likely experienced what does that mean to you? Some people, that's a conversation stopper because they don't even know. But here's the thing, and I shared this story, and Deborah knows I share it. When we were first dating, the first time she said, "I love you," now I know socially, my job was to say, "Oh, I love you too." That's not what I said. What I said was, "I don't know what that means." Yeah, buzzkill. And why would I not do that? Why would we not do that? If somebody says to you, "I love you," and you really don't know what that means, you are cheating yourself and them by refusing to be honest and authentic by saying, "I don't know what that means to you. Tell me." Right? I was talking to somebody a while ago about this whole thing of relationships. Right? And we are in relationship with everything on planet Earth. I have a relationship with this lectern. But we don't always know what our relationship is. We have meaningful relationships of which we have no idea what the meaning is. Right? Anybody else? Right? That feeling that you often have, especially in romantic relationships, that comes out as if they really knew who I was, they wouldn't like me. Anybody else? Do you know why you have that thought? Because you have never shown up. They've never met you. Or you couldn't have that thought. Because if they really met you and they liked you, it wouldn't be a question. The only thing that makes it a question is because you know somewhere in the depths of your being that you have never shown up in that relationship, that an imposter has been playing you. And you have hypnotized that person into believing that that's actually you. And when you show up, they do certain things. When you say certain things, they do certain things. The amen corner has turned into a dang corner. I love you enough to tell you the truth. And what I assure you is that I have danced with it first. And I get seriously? I got to look at this? But when it comes alive in me to speak about, yes, I have to. See, I cannot lead from places I have not been. I cannot lead unless I go there first. That's the thing about leadership. You got to get there first. Last week, in the workshop that I was doing in Asheville, I had an epiphany. We were looking at blocks to prosperity. And one of the things that somebody said was fear of the unknown. And as soon as I heard it differently. That is one of the biggest lies that we tell, because I cannot possibly be afraid of something I don't know. I can't. What I'm afraid of is the narrative I'm writing about what has yet to be revealed, and that is a replication of the past. I am not afraid of the unknown. I'm afraid of what I know repeating itself. And I tell myself it's the unknown. My brain has no recognition of the unknown. The brain only recognizes what it can see, hear, through my sensoria. That's what the brain knows. So this idea that the brain, the amygdala, can scare me about something that's unknown, it's not even biologically possible. But we've been hypnotized by narratives, by history, by somebody else's experience. Right? How many of us have never experienced living in the ghetto? Never experienced it. Never even been in a ghetto. Right? And yet you're afraid of it. How? You're afraid of somebody else's experience. You're not afraid of that. We have a whole society right now that is scared to death of transgender people. Why? Why? I'm not carrying a bomb. I can't hurt you being transgender. That requires me to actually do something. But my transgenderness poses no threat other than to the brain that knows nothing about different. See, the brain is all locked in to what it's hypnotized to know. A binary world. Don't mess with it. Truth is, the world has never been binary. Study history, study mythology. It never has been that thing. And so we hypnotized ourselves out of the magnificence that has always existed. And so now, every time certain words happened, the dog starts barking. Right? Because that's what happens in this human realm. We can call it conditioning. We can call it collective consciousness. We can call it hypnotism. Doesn't matter. What matters is, what are you going to do with it? And love, you mean it, and you're welcome, but you can't unhear anything I've said. Right? So, if you stay hypnotized, it's because you choose to. Because now you know there's an option. You're welcome. It's like I used to tell folks when I was doing drug and alcohol treatment, my job is not to get you clean or keep you clean. My job is to screw up your using. Right? So my job is not to get you anywhere on your spiritual path. My job is to disrupt your complacency. My job is to dangle the carrot of moreness. It's yours to choose. And it really doesn't matter what you choose. Right? As Felicia's saying, there's nothing you can do to separate yourself. Nothing. You can't get better, and you can't disconnect. You can hypnotize yourself to experience disconnection. But you can't make it true. You just can't. And so I invite you in this moment to just go within. Because this whole thing called spiritual journey is just about choice. It's the most powerful thing you have is choice. And so I invite you to go within and choose. What intention are you going to live into this week? Not, and when I say intention, I'm not talking about an idea of what you want. I'm not talking about on your spiritual shopping list. I'm talking about what will you choose to be this week spiritually. If you're with us online, I invite you to, if you choose, to share your intention in the chat. If you're here in the room and you want to be witnessed and have folks hold that with you, just shout out, what's your intention for the week? Intend to be love. Show up. Show up.
And one good choice at a time.
One good choice at a time. Awesome. Practice. To see my divinity in that of others. Unprogram my hypnotism. Be my worth.
Io says be curious.
Hey Io, be curious. Awesome. All right, let's take a breath. We're going to change gears. So this is our time of giving. And so I'm going to invite the ushers to come forward and for Felicia to come forward so she can prepare. So we just received, and now we get to give. And for those participating online, I invite you to use the giving options on the slide there to participate in giving, because there's nothing magical that happens here. Everything we do in this human realm requires finances, and so this is how we take care of our center. So let's say our prosperity affirmation together. Here we go. I know that the infinite abundance of the universe is blessing and expanding my offering for the good of all, and so it is.
All right. Ready? Yes. This is divinity.
Open your eyes, look around at the beauty that is there. It is God, it is love, it is you, and there will never be a moment that you're not enough, not enough. Never be a moment that you're not loved, not loved. Look within, that is the key. Remember that you are so special. God is one with you and me. From now to eternity, you and me are divinity. We're one love, one love. Oh, in your heart, feel the grace that lives within us all. It is God, it is love, it is you, and there will never be a moment that you're not enough, not enough. Never be a moment that you're not loved, not loved. Look within, that is the key. Remember that you are so special. God is is one with you and me. From now to eternity, you and me are divinity. We're one love, God is one with you and me. From now to eternity, you and me are divinity. We're one love, we're connected to everything that lives and breathes. Connected to animals, bugs, flowers, trees. We are one power, one love, energy. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. No race or identity separates us all. We are one power, one love, energy. Because God is one with you and me. God is one. From now to eternity. You and me are divinity. We are divinity. One love, God is one with you and me. God is one. From now with you and me. You and me are divinity. With you and me, we're one love, one love.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, we gratefully receive your gifts. Your support is an investment in the vitality and growth of your spiritual journey. And the Columbia Center for Spiritual Living, which, by virtue that you're here, says it's part of your spiritual journey. Just saying. And because we are in a world, it supports a world that works for everyone. So please join me as we say our receiving affirmation. Together we receive these gifts, knowing that they nurture and support our vision of contributing to a world that works for everyone. And so it is. So if you have enjoyed Felicia's music, check her out online. And for crying out loud, if you're in the room, so is she. Connect with her. we like have that opportunity, so do so. If you're joining us virtually, you can check out her website at FeliciaTaylorMusic.com. So next week, we're going to continue this journey of speaking truth to circumstances as we delve into standing on Shiva. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Theta Phoenix will be our guest musician, and this will be a virtual-only service. You can find out all the ways to connect to that on our website. And so I want to honor a few people that make all of this possible. Thank you, B. Amon James, for our spiritual practice. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Lisa, for our reading, and thank you, Donald Lewis, for selecting it. Thank you, Lenny, for being our audio tech, and Don for doing the video stuff, and thank you, Deborah, for moving our PowerPoint through this morning. Thank you, Rita, for setting up our snack table and our coffee. For many of us, that's more important than anything I do. Because if we don't have the coffee, we may not be doing any of this. I'm just saying it could happen that way. All right. So before I get to the affirmation, I have something a little different. We have had in the past an active heart-to-heart ministry where we had a community care ministry. And my understanding is that's kind of fallen away a bit with COVID. We do have a community member that is challenged right now with food insecurity. And so while I work with the board to figure out a structured program that will work the same for everybody, what I'm going to ask you to do this morning is to demonstrate your care of community. I'm going to pass this basket around, and whatever we bring into this is going to go to this individual. Ministerial confidentiality is so sacred, so it doesn't matter who it is. Just let you pass that around. If you're not carrying cash, if you'll just take that, Dr. Phil, and pass it around to just pass it behind you, and then we just zigzag it. If you want to write a check, that's fine. Just make it out to CCSL, and in the memo, put congregant or something. Yeah, you can do that, or you can do the text to give, or talk to me afterwards. We'll figure out something. In the creativity of infinite intelligence, I'm sure there's a solution somewhere. So, and as soon as that's back up here, thank you. All right. Thank you. Keep those. So let's do our weekly affirmation, something for you to gnaw on for the week. Affirmation slide. Thank you, baby. That just comes out. I promise not to say that to anybody other than her. Yeah, right. Maybe you, Joe. All right, we're going to do these one at a time. I will read it first and then invite you to read it with me. I choose to release knowing from the outside in. I choose to release knowing from the outside in. I choose curiosity. Choose curiosity. I choose to know from the inside out. I choose to know from the inside out. Truth within me knows. Truth within me knows. So I want to ask all the practitioners in the room, licensed practitioners, to stand and join me up here for a moment. Deborah. Yeah. So here's the thing. These folks and all the other ones on our website, they have dedicated amazing amount of hours and spiritual practice coming to a place where they can stand in service to you, where no matter what's going on, they are trained, and more than trained, they're committed to seeing only spiritual truth in you. Beyond however you show up, they will see past that to the truth of you. Use them. Literally, use them. Right? They're here to be used. They are here in service to this community. So one of the ways you can do that, and this is, you guys can go ahead and sit down. Thank you. I just want you to start seeing them. Make some connection. Form is a little bit different than you're used to because this new one actually asks you to put down the nature of your challenge or celebration, because we do actually hold you in your celebrations too. If you want more of that, well, by golly, let's do that. Right? The qualities of God you want to experience. this helps us know how to pray. Yes?
What's an example of a quality?
Quality of God. Example of the quality of God is peace, power, joy, love, intelligence, beauty, abundance. Yeah. And so what do you want to experience? And you get to tell us that. Because we're not praying so much for you as we're praying with you. So you got to participate. That's just how it's going to go. Right? And then you tell us your desired outcome. So we know how to treat for you. And we will communicate these with one another, and then we will hold you in prayer. I've also added a section down here at the bottom that says that you would like a practitioner to call and pray with you. What's really important is that you give us your phone number if you check that box. You laugh. I have seen a lot of these over the years that people want us to email them a prayer, and I got no email address. They want us to call them and pray with them. I got no phone number. Right? We do all live in one mind. It doesn't come with a crystal ball. Just saying. Okay? So, please put that in here. If you want to know more about what practitioners do, there's also a place to indicate that. They are your spiritual paper cups. Use them. All right. That's about it. So on behalf of this community, thank you online, and thank you for being here in person, because it's way more fun with people in the room. Make sure you check out our announcement slides at the end. The town hall meeting is going to be happening here. We'll have a little bit of socialized time, and then we'll work on getting started right at 11:30 with the town hall meeting. Please stay. What you think matters. I don't know if you don't participate in telling me. So there you go. We're also going to talk a lot in the town hall meeting about the upcoming ordination and installation ceremony on the 27th, because now we're ready to start forming committees and all that stuff. So please hang out. Let's see what we can do. For now, let's stand and sing with Ricky Byers, I Release.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
And I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I believe.
invisible, and just see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and just speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, one power, one power, one power. We speak so many languages, different clothing, different colors, different names. The different is only dangerous when we forget that in the heart we're all the same. And we'll remember once we close our eyes to see that such distances were never meant to be. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, Hashem or heaven's door. It's Muhammad, it's your mind, it's your soul, or it's your sign. It's the universe, it's music, Mother Earth or Father Time. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very air we breathe. Oh, it's the power of the love in you and me. One power, oh, one power, one power is what we are. One power, one power, it's the moment of creation. It's an everlasting peace. It's the freedom of forgiveness. It's the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. It's the sunshine on your face. It's the birthright of all nations. It's the boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of a baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the end